Virgo, welcome to your reading for today. This is your daily collective. I don't put timestamps on my thumbnail. It's just like whenever you tune in, whenever you feel like this reading could resonate and you click on this video, it is for you. Okay, let's have a look. I'm getting that feeling, Virgo. It's a great time to be alive for you. You've got the new moon. If you're watching this around the 22nd, 23rd, you've got the new moon on the 23rd. It's 0 degrees in Virgo, so this is a really big deal. I will be doing a all signs collective, so make sure you tune into that. That will be on the live section of my channel. Okay, let's have a look, Virgo. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring forward today for you. If you've clicked on this video, there may be something in here for you. Okay, Virgo. I just want to say, Virgo, if you have any emotional challenges, because the first card that came out is emotional challenge or possible choice, take your time. We are in a new moon in Virgo, like literally on the 23rd, which is tomorrow. I'm doing this on the 22nd of August. Take your time, be gentle on yourself. It is in your first house, this new moon, right? So you need to be really just focusing on yourself. And if anything is emotionally challenging you, I just want to say, maybe take some time to think it over, sleep on it, ask your spirit guides for guidance, pray to God, ask for some signs in regards to what you need to do in regards to a situation that may be an emotional burden right now, and you're like, oh, I've got to make a choice. Meditation is at the bottom of the deck, so yeah, definitely tune into your guides and ask for guidance and help here. All right, what have we got in your main energy right now? We have this emotional challenge. It is the number 4, right? The 13th September may be significant. It's actually my birthday, the 13th September. I am a Virgo sun. It says resolve the issue. Perhaps you've had a challenge, maybe with yourself on an emotional level, how you feel about something or someone. But if it's with someone else, Spirit's saying, you know, it is a green light sort of thing to resolve an issue with a person, and possibly the 13th or the number 4 may be significant. That even may be in September. So you don't have to rush into anything, and there is a need to pull back, focus on yourself. Of course, you've got your new moon in your first in your first house. Let me get my tongue twisted right now. The second card is number 33, so you could be seeing 333. That is very significant to me, so this reading will probably resonate with me as well. Soul fragments, balance can be restored. Balance will be restored, resolve the issue. So if you're having some sort of turmoil in your mind about a relationship, especially romantic, things will definitely resolve themselves. And it says here, the next one, clear and activate the number 9, which is your number, right? 9 is Virgo energy. Clear and activate, create sacred space. So maybe you just need some time alone. Maybe you just need that with that hermit energy. Maybe you just need to take some time to think over a situation with a person. Don't make any rash decisions, and put your love back into yourself right now. Let's just clarify these with the Rider-Waite deck. So this emotional challenge, what's this about? We may get specific, we may get literal messages, or we may get general overall energy messages. I want 4 cards for some reason. I usually pull 3. Wow, so you got double Virgo and Gemini energy, Magician, and the 9 of Pentacles. Very nice. And then you've got the card of intuition, Pisces energy, this beautiful High Priestess energy, needing to keep things to yourself, possibly keep things to your chest right now. Of course, speak to your spirit guides. All these pomegranates behind the High Priestess is abundance, it's freedom, independence, it's feeling whole. So do whatever you can to get your place into feeling balanced and whole and yourself before you address any emotional challenges, okay? And you will resolve the issue, by the way, Virgo. And Spirit is really trying to help you. Remember, you can create any reality you want with the Magician being here. Let's have a look at soul fragments. Oh, yes, set your boundaries. That's why I had to pull four cards. Make sure you're setting your boundaries as someone. Remember, no is a complete sentence, right? If you intuitively feel like you need to say no, or maybe you feel like I'm getting fighting a losing battle here, maybe it's time to put that wand down and just really focus back on your spirituality, yourself, right? Go into hermit mode possibly for a while until you are ready. I would say the most important thing you should work on is your crown chakra, which is talking to your guides, your throat chakra and how you communicate with yourself as well, okay? And of course your mind and thinking positively. So balance will be restored. Let's have a look at this. Balance will be restored. 9 of Wands, another Virgo card. You know, when I do your readings, Virgo, all the 9s come out. That's okay. Perhaps you want to, did you hear that bike then? Just like revving up. If you feel like being revved up, or someone is trying to push your buttons and you're on guard, yeah, stay on guard, but remove yourself from the situation. Definitely keep your mind level. And if that means like hermiting yourself right now, well then so be it, okay? Yeah, and this Queen of Wands really wants to come out. You are a spiritual leader and a warrior, I'm hearing, and you have had so much growth already in your life. Use your spirituality, especially when you're feeling in attack mode, like that fight or flight mode, okay? This situation, whatever it is for you individually, will be resolved, but there's a need here for you to step back. One more card. Yeah, take it slow. Actually, this came out in the reverse. It's not only take it slow, but no movement whatsoever right now as far as resolving this. Perhaps you just feel angry. Maybe, you know, you have anger with this, but you need to, or guardedness, and feeling like you have to stand up or defend yourself with the 7 of Wands being here. But Spirit's saying, it's okay, Virgo. Find yourself in this sacred space. So create sacred space. I have temples here in my home. I have my own sacred space here. I'm a Virgo sun, by the way. Capricorn rising, if you want to know. No one's probably interested, but there we go. Yeah, so clear and activate. Yeah, look at that. Meditate. Remember, we had that meditation at the bottom of the deck. Number 27 is significant to me. It may mean something to you. It also breaks down to a 9, and that is like improvements, right? Require persistence. So possibly a need to like dig deep a little bit into your shadow side. Look at, you know, make friends with your emotions. Why am I feeling this way? Definitely try and clear your mind, open up to Spirit and ask for support. I don't feel any other energies here, Virgo. You know, you may be saying no to someone, or you may need to set some boundaries, or you may feel like you need to stick up for yourself and you feel guarded. But there's no significant energies to say it's a, you know, Queen of Swords, or you know, there's no specifics to anyone. This is mainly your energy right now. You know, you are ending a cycle. We are moving into your solar year, our solar year, tomorrow and moving forward. So you may feel, you know, with new moons, just before a new moon, you have to release something, because with the new also can come release. So meditation would be good. Meditating on this new moon would be amazing for you. Cleansing in water, I'm also hearing. 3 of Cups, you know, be with like-minded individuals if you are out, or you are needing to, you know, first of all, if you're needing to go somewhere and you don't want to go, don't go, Virgo. There's something here about kindred spirits. There's something here about connecting with people on a Virgo level, people that understand you, okay, is really important right now. So, you know, if you want to reach out to someone and say, you know, shoot the breeze, have a chat, on the phone even, you know, do so, it'd be really good. Someone that is uplifting, someone not that builds you up, but someone you know that understands you. And you have the Lovers in the reverse. Perhaps your mind is not on love right now. I have to cover up these peeps because I haven't put them in bikinis yet, or swimsuits, which I have done in my other deck, but I'm starting to use my new deck. And I haven't done that yet. So Virgo, this is balance. This is also choice. Perhaps you have a choice that you don't want to make right now. It did come out in the reverse. In regards to a relationship, could be a King of Wands. It could be to do with a family situation as well. That's specific to someone, or it could be Libra. All right, let's have a look deep. Let's delve a little bit deeper. Let's delve deeper. If you're watching this, Virgo, in the AM, I will be live tonight. If you're watching Eastern Standard Time, 6 AM and 6 PM. So the 6 AM is, hold on a second. The 6 PM every night this week, 6 p.m. live and 6 p.m. in the mornings for collective for everybody. And of course I put a Virgo reading out every day as well as a collective. So let's have a look and see what else. Sorry about the dog in the background. Nothing I can do about that, but let's have a look and see. So we're going to have a look at your main energy. There's 2 cards that come out for your main energy in this spread. So we have main energy challenge and how spirit is trying to help you. And then we'll have past, present and future. Okay, so let's have a look. For Virgo, main energy for Virgo, apart from what we've already read, okay? Apart from what we've already done just then. Anything else? This one really wants to come out. I'm not doing reversals for these. Yeah, some of you really need to rest, I'm telling you. And maybe this is this is in the challenge position, so maybe it is a challenge to like take some time out for yourself. All right. Let's have a look at main energy again. So we got main energy, deep knowing. No, I've got to get this spread right in my head. Let's look at recent past, recent past. That came out in reverse. I've got to acknowledge that because of the card that it is. That's come out in your main energy for now, as well as this one. And then we have future. Interesting. Okay, bottom of the deck we have TikTok and to be fair. So there's a lot of Libran energy in your reading, Virgo. I wonder why. And you're overthinking and asking why, or what you learned from a particular situation that's happening in your life right now. Current energy, deep knowing. Let's clarify that. It is the number 7. I'm going to say the numerology first. We've got number 43, 24, the number 44, so lots of 4s here, 10, 11 and 5, and then we also have 11 and 3, 30 and 38, 1, 6, 8 again, and 7. Okay, so 7 is one of the most spiritual, like in numerology, in regards to spirit. So you have this deep knowing about something. Let's look into this a bit deeper. What is, okay. So you know you want to walk away. You may not have to, or you may not have to, okay. You may not have to, you may not want to. It did come out in the reverse and eclipse season because, this is the only card in the tarot, in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck that has an eclipse on it. So you have this deep knowing that something major is going to happen in September. Of course, we have your eclipses on the 7th and the 21st. And the 21st one is going to be quite powerful and almost the closing of a cycle, like a 10-year cycle, a 13-year cycle. You should know what cycles you are in, what the main pivotal points in your life. I have a 13-year cycle. Mine is coming up, is actually overdue by a couple of months. So you have this deep knowing possibly that you need to walk away and find your 9 of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment, which is, we always say wish fulfillment at tarot readers. It's very hard to, find other words for things. I want to try and start looking at other words for cards instead of just saying the generic thing that everyone says. Okay, so you're going towards something that is going to make you really fully satisfied. Maybe you're satisfied, but you're not satisfied enough, or you have this deep knowing that there's more out there for you. That's what I'm trying to get at here. I mean, it may be a challenge. He has a mountain in front of him, but he has the stick, right? The wand in his hand, which is that Hermit card. So Virgo, you're perhaps wanting to really get out of hermit mode. You're wanting to explore more because he is going out exploring here. Wow, interesting. I'm going to take the star. It did come out, but I'm going to put it back in the deck because it's got another card behind it. I think what you're walking away from is feeling the need to constantly have to defend yourself amidst the fact that there may be things that you cannot see. So Virgo, I feel that because the moon is quite an intuitive card as well, intuitively you're feeling that even though you don't know the road ahead, and even though it may be filled with fear, you have learned enough, you have enough knowledge and wisdom to know that it's better than where you are now. Okay, and that's quite deep and quite a big sentence, right? If you're walking away from something, because you know that if you don't, it could cause conflict and disappointment or even more. But you also know that if you do, it's going to cause conflict anyway. All right. So it's like a decision that you don't have to make right now. Your challenge is time for a nap. In the reverse. So perhaps you feel like you're super busy and you don't have time for yourself. You need to make time, Virgo, especially around this new moon. It is in your first house, okay? And the challenge, but Spirit is trying to help you. Remember, the next card is Spirit is trying to help you, and how. So let's have a look at this. Feeling out of balance. I want you to try putting your feet in water, Spirit is saying to me, and I'm actually going to do this later, but okay, I've got a spirit guide that's a woman here. So she's like reminding me to do it as well, but asking you to put your feet in water, warm water with salt, right? Get really grounded, and water's an amazing conductor for spirit as well to come through. So maybe you want to put your feet in water while you're meditating. Time for a nap. Here's that Seven of Wands again. Your challenge is feeling like you need to constantly be on the lookout, constantly. You've got a lot on. There's a lot going on, and possibly you definitely need to drop some things that are not priority right now and focus your attention back on yourself. Excuse me, this incense is lovely, but it's annoying me. My throat. Knight of Wands. Challenge is the Knight of Wands. Challenge is some news possibly coming in. But I don't feel it's bad. I just feel like a lot of people maybe want your attention right now, or there's so many things that you need to do. You may be doing a creative project as well. This may not be a person. You may be doing a creative project and you're unsure how to start it, or you're unsure how to go about it. Like me with my cards, I got them mixed up just today. I do that often, actually. Okay, Four of Cups in the reverse. So perhaps, you know, this is saying no to people. Come on, let's go out, Virgo. We've got this party to go to. You're like, oh, I like literally don't have time to even, and I don't have anything to wear, and I need to wash my hair, and I need to like make myself look nice, and I'm tired, and it's that type of energy, okay? So your challenge is saying no to people and setting some boundaries so you can put some love and care back into yourself. How is Spirit trying to help you? We've got the number 44, which breaks down to an 8. If you're going through any healing, and we're always going through healing, okay, Spirit is really trying to help you with that, Virgo. Also, trying to support your mind and not overthinking. I'm seeing like 8 of Swords energy, but Spirit is trying to help you, get clear. You've got the King of Swords in reverse. Now when the court cards come up, guys, I mean, this is king, but it doesn't mean to say you have to be a masculine energy. So this is in reverse. The Spirit's trying to help you not overthink and to get focused and get rid of that brain fog. Spirit is supporting you. Just like ask to help your mind be clear. If you're muddled in your mind or you need to make a decision, you don't have to make it, okay? I think out of all the cards here so far, this is the most important story, which we'll touch back on in a second. King of Pentacles, needing to get grounded. I think this is just your energy. I really don't feel it's other people. So Spirit's trying to help you stop overthinking and get more grounded and bring more love, I think, to yourself. I mean, all these court cards, they can be other people, but I think like this Hermit mode energy is like getting grounded, getting clear, and putting more love back into yourself. Recent past, we have the Unfinished Symphony card. It did come out in reverse, I want to mention, okay? Now, the reason why I'm saying this, like I want to mention the fact that it came out in reverse, is because we've just come from Capricorn timeline for like 20 years. And now we're in Aquarius timeline, which is for the next 16 years. You don't have to finish anything you start. If you don't like it, move on to the next thing. And don't feel guilty or blame yourself for doing that or feel bad for doing that. Okay, it is it came out in reverse. So that is telling me, you know, Virgo, if you start something and want to change it, it's your prerogative. It's my prerogative. Is that a song? I think it's a verse or a chorus in a song. Let's see what comes out with this. And you don't be unapologetic. I think for the next solar year, it's Virgo's caption needs to be, I'm unapologetic for who I am. I am who I am. I'm very giving, I'm very loving. I already give and give and give and give. Now I'm giving something back to myself. So don't, you know, if you, If you started a conversation and it didn't go well, don't feel you have to like backtrack and like finish that conversation. If you start a job and you don't like it, look for another one. If you start a meal and you don't like it, you know, don't finish it. There's something about, yeah, so if whatever's a burden, don't finish, okay? Whatever's a burden, don't finish, move on to the next thing that's gonna fill your cup, okay? And I feel that's your story of your next solar year, Virgo. Like, we got that 8 of Cups. We talked about walking away and walking towards the 9, which is being completely emotionally satisfied. Possibly you know you're not right now. And the next card is your main energy again, right? Which is in the present. And it does relate to what we talked about with the deep knowing card. And, you know, you're putting fear aside. I feel as long as you are doing the right thing, Virgo, no matter who is sort of like, and I feel that this is a person, the next card coming up, no matter his sort of like, no matter what happens, as long as you're doing the right thing, Libra energy, because we've got double Libra here in your reading, and this can talk about like the end of September into October, where you just want to do the right thing. That's all you want to do. Any past karmic lessons you've learned from them, and this may mean like releasing some people or things, but you've learned from them and you just want to do the right thing. Why is the by the book card? So you're thinking a lot about like justice right now, doing the right thing. You want to create. You want to create, Virgo. That is your card, one of your cards right in the middle of your reading. You want to create. You want to do the right thing. You want to give love to those and open your cup of love to those who are deserving of it. And I feel that is a lot to do with finding that 9th cup, right? Finding that emotional satisfaction with the person that deserves to be in your life, right? And now we have the Queen of Swords in the upright. So this is other elements and aspects of your personality here, right? Getting very clear about what the right thing to do is. Again, Libra energy, all right? In the future, we have 5, which is change, orphaned. I do feel this is to do with somebody else. I do feel that someone's coming up in your life. You're possibly with them right now. You know, for those of you who are thinking of separating from someone, the cards are not telling you what to do. Please read my disclaimer below, but I do feel a left out in the cold energy here. And yeah, I want to say it like that. I know readers always say that, but this is a like, oh, what about me, poor me type of energy. And I don't feel it's your energy. So let's clarify that. Why is the orphan card here for the future? Page of Wands. Perhaps someone just isn't going where you're going, okay? Perhaps your idea of happiness is not theirs. And you can't go there, and neither can they, all right? So they can't come with you, and I don't think you want them to, Virgo, whoever this is to you, if this is your story. But there's some defensive energy. Maybe they're defensive, maybe you're putting a wall up around you in the future, because you're very clear that you want to do the right thing, and you're very clear that, you want adventure in your life. But I don't feel this person is part of this, the Star in reverse. That is going to be for a specific person. That's why I'm going to do another spread as well. So we may cover a few people, and also like the tea leaf oracle. So I'm just going to get more information on this. Is this a particular person? Who is this? Yeah. Maybe a non-starter. This may be someone that, you thought was going to be the love of your life and turns out not being, because they're just not on the same page. All right. Now we have TikTok, and it's time to do the right thing, Virgo, whatever that means for you. And I think you just on an intuitive level, you know this. Yeah. Okay, let's clarify. Clarifying this. Yeah. Okay, so I feel this is related to future energy with a person that, like, the contract has run out. You've learned the lesson. You've learned what you needed to. They've learned what they needed to from you. There's some sort of soul contract that's being broken, and it's the right time for it to happen. You're moving into a cycle. Obviously, this is not going to relate to every Virgo. So, but if you clicked on this video, it may relate to you. Okay, maybe you're sick of like looking over your shoulder or you don't want to look over your shoulder about a situation. You don't want to move on. Death in reverse. This person, whoever this person is to you, And this may not be a particularly one person, this may be a group of friends or 2 or 3 people in your life. You're like, yeah, but you're not coming with me on this new journey, this new timeline. This is why this new moon is so important, and also the eclipses, of course, right through September, which we'll spend a lot more time on. Okay, I still feel this is someone else's energy, strength in reverse. Someone feels they don't have the strength to deal with what's happening, like your rejection possibly. I do feel that you're rejecting someone because they're not part of your life anymore. They're not going to be part of this new timeline. You need to put yourself first, Virgo, whatever it is, or whoever it is, okay? Could be a King of Wands. Sag, Aries, Leo at the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. I saw the wheel, well, not the card, the Wheel of Fortune, but I saw this twice today, all right? Like a big wheel, like literally a big wheel. Now, yeah, you're moving mentally on. Possibly some of you are already moved mentally on from a person, specifically a King of Wands. The King of Wands comes out a lot in your Virgo readings. Wheel of Fortune, time has run out. Time has run out for a particular situation. It can be a boss, it can be a job too, okay? Relate it to what's going on in your life. Let's do a final spread for you, Virgo. This reading is a bit longer today, that's okay. I'm excited for the new moon. I am getting a bit of a headache, only because I just feel the energy, and I'll be fine. So if you're feeling like tired or headachy or lethargic or whatever in any way, just, take a rest, Virgo, take a nap. Take some time out for yourself. It's really important around this time to not let anyone infiltrate your energy. Let's pull some more cards. We'll just do this last segment for Virgo. Remember, we'll be doing a new moon for all signs live tomorrow. I hope you can tune in for that. That will be in the morning, tomorrow morning. Okay. Instead of the daily collective, we'll be doing an all signs. What is here for Virgo? Any extra messages for Virgo Spirit? And we'll use the tea leaf as well. Any extra messages for Virgo? Virgo. Not yet. I'm just got to give time. Spirit needs to yeah. Wow. All in the upright place, Spirit here. So you have wise leader, transformation, simplify your life, and the bottom of the deck, support is all around you. I just saw the word courage, but it's not on transformation. Be courageous, Virgo, to transform, to change. Embrace this new cycle. No, you can't take everyone on it with you. You really can't. Know that you are, I want to say, in a way, because you're following your heart, and this may mean releasing a person or some people, you're a beacon for others to do the same thing. The courage that they see in you, Virgo, and for a lot of you, you are warriors, okay? Like literally from past timelines and past lifetimes. You're going to inspire someone. With the choice that you make and what you do, you're going to inspire someone possibly to do the same. Possibly someone that's in an abusive relationship, possibly someone who doesn't know a way out. They're going to look at what you do, Virgo, and you're going to inspire them. Fresh way of living emerges. You have a whole new life, and you're a whole new you in the next cycle. You're happier, you're more passionate, you've learned so much. There's so many things I could say about this. And you've learned to simplify your life. Even to a tangible level. What do you need to buy? What do you don't? Okay? What do you really need around you? Do you need all the bells and whistles, all the new cars and furniture and whatever? No. So this is really simplifying your life. We have travel, the word travel in 2 of these cards. Maybe you want to have a new adventure. I know I do. And the end of next year, I will be traveling, and I will be going to Europe, and I want to work over there, and I want to do my tarot and travel and work part-time, whatever you want to do, whatever your dream is. That's my dream. What is yours? Okay, you are a beacon for others. You're going to lead the way. Let's have a look at I'm seeing Emperor energy here, or Empress in this wise leader card. You are a leader, Virgo. You are wise. You are powerful, okay? Yeah, 6 of Cups. This is part of your soul journey, Virgo. I mean, you're a Virgo, right? Whether you're a sun or rising, we are service to others, right? But you're doing what you need to do and the choice and decision you need to make. Remember, we talked about Libra energy and doing the right thing and doing things by the book is really going to support somebody else in their soul path. So just know that, okay? Just know that it will. So why is this fresh new way of living emerging for you, Virgo? I'm going to do some tea leaf oracle before we go today. I know it's a longer reading. I hope you're enjoying it. Hit the like button. We have the Libra energy again, so very heavy in your chart. I do feel, because it's come out 3 times with the eclipse energy as well, between now and the end of October, it's going to be a hugely transformative time. Huge, 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 huge. Ground yourself. Get yourself as balanced as possible. There's a new you in town, like literally very soon, okay? And Virgo, amongst all else, you know, we all do the wrong things and say the wrong things in our life. It is time, if that's your story, to do the right thing, okay? And to be very honest with yourself here, because when you do, and when you move like forward, a fresh you is emerging. There is going to be a new you in town for sure. And the support around you, people will be saying, wow, Virgo, like, I can't believe you did that. The peacock on that card may be a sign for you, or the rainbow. Let's see what is here. Support is around you, Virgo. Support from spirit, support from me. I'm supporting you too, okay? To do the right thing and push forward and finally put an end to a cycle, right? Get passionate. Fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo. There could be a fire sign that is really supporting you. This could be a person. I'm feeling that a little for some of you. Get passionate about your life and the rest will follow. I think that's the song, but it doesn't actually say that. But free your mind and the rest will follow. I might call the video that. Yeah, free your mind and the rest will follow. I have to look that up because I liked that song. It's an old song. Okay, moving on. Yeah, fresh way of new living is emerging. The way of thinking is emerging. New way of thinking. Simplifying your thoughts. New creative beginnings. Support is around you. And I'm going to say you're supporting others too as well to do the same, right? To change their life too. This is a big deal, Virgo. Simplify your life is coming out with Queen of Wands. Whenever you feel like you're taking on too much or you're unsure about whether to buy something or to, you know, do something that's complex or take too much on, right? Ask Spirit. And, you know, you will have growth in everything you do. But I feel with this Knight of Wands with 1 wand, okay, and the Queen of Wands has 1 wand, and then the Justice card has the sword. So this is about like choosing 1 or 2 things max to really focus your attention on. For me, it's my tarot. I love my tarot. I always have, okay? I'm going to put a lot more effort and energy into it. But simplify your life by focusing on 1 or 2 things that are priority to you. Yeah, learn something new. Possibly some of you need to learn something new, get more information about something, to deliver something. I definitely need to learn more IT and editing videos. I've got no idea. And it's a good job when I do lives that I don't really have to edit anything. Well, I don't, do I? And usually my videos, well, most of the time, or all the time, I don't actually edit anything in my videos. I think it's important. Which comes out then about authenticity. The Emperor, I love to see him, whether you're a man or a woman, masculine or feminine. You have Justice and the Emperor now, both in that red cloak. Keep grounded, Virgo. Yes, you've been through a lot. It's time to do the right thing. A lot of growth will come from doing the right thing. You may be dealing with an Aries, okay, as well. Simplify your life. It will bring in a lot more balance and a lot more stability to you if you prioritize your time on only things you love and are passionate about. Let's have a look at some tea leaf oracle for extra messages before we go today. I know it's a super long reading, but you can, you know, hopefully you've watched it all. Please like, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm doing the best I can with the time I have. Let's see what is here for Virgo. Spirit, bring anything through from the tea leaf oracle that you need to for Virgo, for those watching. Virgo, sometimes these are a little hard to shuffle because they're round, but I'm doing the best I can with that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, there's a group of cards. There's a group, another group. That's okay, we'll read them all. I'm not going to go too much into them, I'll clarify them. Bottom of the deck, we have that one. Let's see what's here for Virgo. I don't want those 2 or 3. Okay, we'll have this group here. Oh, so you have 4-leaf clover. Lucky time for you right now. You also have sunrise. I'm going to read all these out. There's one animal spirit, so we have the dog, which is the animal spirit, and dogs talk about loyalty. Okay, we got pleasure with a close friend. What are you doing, Virgo? Okay, romance above it and celebration party with the fan energy. So yeah, especially if you're single, it's time to mingle, right? You could hear good news about a great fortune. It could be your fortune. Let's hope that is, or somebody else's. Okay, so good news. We have the ear and the 4-leaf clover. We have target and crown together. Honor and respect will come to you. You are a goal-orientated person, Virgo. You hell sure are. New creative ideas, new ventures, fresh starts. I know there's quite a few cards in the tea leaf oracle that can be like auspicious, like not auspicious, like not negative even. I don't want to use that word. Like warning energies, but none of these cards are that. And the last card you have is take a vacation, Virgo, physically or mentally. We talked about that in your reading. So the crown, fan, ear, 4-leaf clover, dog, target, sunrise, and hammock. Okay? You've got a lot of good things coming. You're going to be able to wear that crown with pride, okay? Especially if you focus on your goals and moving down this way, you will, like, when any creative ideas and new ventures and fresh starts will be very positive, like you will get recognition. So do the work. For those of you who are single Virgos or looking for love in any way, pleasure with a close friend. So maybe you have a crush on someone or he's currently a friend. And then you've got good news about some sort of great fortune. So go and buy a lottery ticket. You need a vacation, Virgo. For those of you who are tired and worn out to start your new solar year, go treat yourself even for a weekend away. I hope you enjoyed your video today and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.